Hi, hello and welcome to this review of these gamer headphones, the Supsoo G820s. Right, okay, so these came today and they boast a few features, as they all do. So the microphone, which comes out of the front, just there, move it out of the spotlight. What else? So, varying bits of information there that doesn't mean a great deal to me. Someone might be able to shed some light on it. Comes with a volume control and a mic on and off. That's fairly standard. So we just got a load of these at work, and well, not much to it really. It's just a very basic sort of, it was cheap from Amazon. So let's unwrap it and see what we've got. Okay. There's a bit that's always fun, getting them out of the packet. Right, so anything else in there? No, that's empty. Right, discard the box. Not going to need that. Right. Okay. So, apart from the headphones, you also get the joy of instructions. Stick them on your head and use them. Gel case goes back in the box, and basically a bag with everything in it. Okay, so quick overview. Earpads are a little bit of an odd shape. They actually look like the shape of an ear. That's unusual. So they might actually fit your ear better, I don't know. Top pad, it's nicely padded. They're nicely padded. And the first thing that I'm going to say right off the bat here is, looking at the switch that you get with this on the cable, I think that's going to be a bit of a finick. Probably more finicky than actually trying to get it out of the bag in the first place. So, hopefully you can't see my stomach. Let's suck it in. There we go. Oh, okay, there's something else there. Oh, let's have a look. What have we got? We've got a... Oh, look. Oh, that's interesting. That's for laptops that have a separate microphone and headset connection, and then it just creates an adapter which goes into one. So you've got like an adapter from dual jack to single jack, and then you've just got the single jack on the end. So that's handy, because some laptops do come with that setup, and that is quite infuriating when you've got a headset. I did actually have a headset, it's upstairs, that had that, two of those, and a USB port. But anyway, so okay, that's not too bad, but that is tiny. It doesn't look like there's any indication whether that's on or off or not. There's no lights on it or anything, so and usually there's some kind of indicator to say whether you're muted or not, other than the fact that you've just slid it on and off. Okay, so that might not be too good. So, okay, well, I haven't used these yet, so we will get on and try them out this evening and see how we get on with them. I will try a sound test within the game Ziggurat, like I usually do with my headphone reviews, and so we can hear what the microphone sounds like, and I'll also listen to some music, and I'll try and make a video call with them. Now, like I say, we'll be using these for work, so I'm going to have to use these on a daily basis, whether I like it or not. And I will let you know how they compare to the headphones that I usually use, which are the Sadie's SA903s, which I have reviewed, and there is a review of them on this channel. So if you want to have a look at that instead, I think they're a slightly more expensive headphone. I think these were around the £18–19 mark, whereas the Sadie's, they were £23.99, so not a lot of difference. So let's see how these play out. this is a sound test for the Supsoo G820's headsets. Okay, so the microphone seems to be right, sound in game seems to be fine. I have used these yesterday because these are my work set of headphones, and I have to say they're reasonably comfortable. They do seem to be pinching my head a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to wear them for too long. I think that'd be alright for generalised use or for short-term use, but they are, despite the padding on the top, I can feel the pressure on the top of my head. Now, the thing about these headphones is that the earpiece is actually shaped like a D, which is like the shape of your ear. So you've got like a flat bit at the front, and then you've got a curved bit round the back, which goes round the curvature of your ear. Nice idea, nice design. Seems to fit all right, but like I say, it seems to be pinching my head a bit, and I don't think I'd like that. I'm using, I don't know, I don't think I've got a big head. I don't like to say I've got a big head anyway, but I certainly think there are alternatives to this headset that will give you perhaps better comfort. I mean, the Sadie's SA903 that I previously reviewed, I think they were more comfortable, but even so, you can get better than that. But you've got to remember, this is a budget gaming headset. Primarily these are aimed at tablets, phones, game controls, and the instruction manuals says nothing about laptops or PCs. So yeah, on the whole, not bad for a budget, some interesting design concepts, but probably I will get right fed up with them after a while. So okay, so if you can actually hear me from the microphone, I'm fairly sure you can, so let's continue the review. Out with the game. Okay, so these are the Supsoo G820s. These are, got these yesterday and I've been using them for a day now, and a few things that I need to comment on. First, I've used them with Skype for Business, and the sound was nice and clear, and I could be heard well on the other end. Now, these are actually gamer headsets, so they're aimed at the gamer market. More specifically, they're aimed at Xbox, PlayStation, plus the book that talks about phones and tablets. So works with those sort of things, but not business. So one of the problems you might have is actually getting your laptop or your PC set up because of that. It's not a USB, funnily enough. So you'll have to fiddle with the settings on your computer to get it to work properly anyway. Right, so you should have heard from the video what the microphone sounds like in game. What I can say is sound quality is fine, voices are clear, music's okay. Yeah, I did enjoy listening to one of my favourite songs, the Short Change Hero by The Heavy. I usually use that as a basis to listen to the music, to get an idea of what they sound like from one set of headphones to another. And music seems to be fine. One thing that's important to note is I did actually make a mistake with the price. These aren't £18 to £19, they are actually £20.99 from Amazon, which is where these came from. So yeah, I mean, it does come with an adapter. That's useful. Like I said, I mean, I did have to use these on a call this morning, and I really would prefer to have some kind of light on that, but of course you don't get that unless it's a USB. So yeah, but other than that, it's all right. You know, you can work with it. But you know, like I say, I would prefer a light to say that it's on or off. It's just more visual. But final note: these actually started pinching my head. I mean, that sort of D-shaped cup for the earpiece works pretty well, but you know, that when it's stretched like that, actually, you know, that was pinching on my head. It was hurting on these rubber bits up here as well after a time. So perhaps not as comfortable as they could be. I mean, the previous headphones that I've reviewed, they were quite comfortable. I did wear them for quite a lot of times. I mean, the Bluetooth headphones, the M-Powers, I wear them for a long period of time watching Netflix videos off of my iPad, and they're really comfortable. I really quite like those. And the Sadie's SA903s, I usually do most of my video reviews. So if you look at the game reviews I do all my game reviews with that pair of headphones, and they're USB. So yes, they're okay, but they're not as good. You know, the Sadie's, they're an extra couple of quid. They're sort of around the $23.99 mark. A couple of quid less. I mean, the Sadie's, this doesn't have 7.1 sound on it, whereas the Sadie's do. So, yeah, if that's not a problem and you want to save yourself a couple of quid, you know, you don't mind a bit of discomfort, then perhaps these are for you. Right, so let's wrap that up. I mean, they're a decent set of headphones. I really did like the fact that this comes out and gets stored away in the actual headpiece. That is nice. That's really it. That's all there is to say about them, really. They're okay. They're not fantastic. They're a little bit uncomfortable, and I didn't really like this because there's no light on it, but that's a minor gripe. So, okay. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out our video game gameplay guide reviews. Hope to see you in the future. Thank you very much.